Take an example, a very, very typical example. The last movement of Tchaikovsky's Pathétique. Start with this melody. Lon pom pom pim ta di do, tim tom 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 ta do. It's a wonderful, wonderful melody and wonderful music. But how is it written? It's written, first note is to the left, second note is to the right, third note is to the left, and so on. So it's so sad, la, hu, ha, hu, ha, hu, hu, which gives quite another character of the music. Why did he do that? Well, because he wanted to show the soul torn apart, doesn't know where to go. He's lost, If I hear, where am I? I am torn a piece. If you play it, all the second violins together, it sounds, no, oh, that's nice, beautiful, The music is about anguish, not about beauty. It's anguish. If you set the second violins here, you spoil the music. In America also, everyone until 1920, 25 about, also sat like that. Look at picture of New York Philharmonic, Boston Symphony, all second violins to the right. But Stokowski, when he started in Philadelphia to record for the gramophone and play for the radio, the microphones picked up differences between second violin and first violin. They were not really together 100%. And it was also especially American orchestras that want to be perfect. It must be together. So Stokowski said, well, why don't we put them together, sitting together? Then they can play together without any problem. So that's what he decided to do. And it spread like forest fire, Soon everybody orchestra went. Toscanini thought that was wonderful. So he also made it, second violins to the right. In Europe, they remained in the European old setting until World War II. After World War II, comes Coca-Cola, comes American cars, comes corn on the cob, comes hamburgers, comes the American seating of the symphony orchestra also. And since then, most European orchestras also sit in the American way, which really is a crime, It's a crime. You cannot do justice to the music. I didn't dare to change this until some 20 years ago. I said, now I must do what my conscience tells me is right. And of course, I was not alone. There were a few European conductors who never went the American way. Knappertsbusch, always second violin to the right. Kempe, always second violin to the right. So there were a few who stuck to the old tradition. And it's strange today that we want to be so historical. We play historically informed in the way we phrase, and we learned much from that. Very interesting and wonderful. But they are very historically badly informed about the seating. When you play Mahler, and that was convinced me that I have to change it. When I started to play more Mahler, I recognized that in every movement of a Mahler symphony, several times, he has the same music in first and second violins. Same music, same notes. They play absolutely in unison, but with different dynamics. The first violin may play the same melody in forte, second violin plays in piano. Now, if they sit together, you hear no difference. It's just meaningless to write like that. So I decided about 20 years ago that now or never. I don't want to be 60 years old and not have tried this. So I said, from now on, and I convinced my orchestras that we must do it. San Francisco, Gewandhaus. It took long discussions because I didn't want to impose on the musicians. The second violinists did not like it in the beginning. They felt much more secure when they were with the first violins. They heard them better. They could play very well together. It was not a problem. It was wonderful cooperation. And if they sit here, they are isolated. So especially for older musicians, it's quite a change. And the Gewandhaus, since I started there in 1998, they always sit like that. And they even made it the point with the guest conductors. When guest conductor, they refused to play in the American seating. They even put it in the contract to the guest conductors. Our seating is first violin to the left, second violin to the right. We don't change that.